You.
Hey Siri, start a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes starting now.
Siri, start a timer for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, counting down.
Hey Siri, start a timer for 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Alright guys, welcome back to the first vlog that I have filmed this month. We have an insane amount to break down right now. I don't even know how this is actually going to be all possible. But as you saw, I've just been taking care of myself like crazy. My morning routine is so on point. Over the past 3 weeks since we came back from Canada, I came down to Baja and I created this list of basically a dozen things that I want to do for myself every single day that are going to get me in shape and rebalance out my life, because I took a lot of time this winter to snowboard and to catch up, because when I broke my ankle last year, I missed a couple crucial months where I like to save money, because in the summer months, people stop watching snowboarding. If If you're a content creator in the snowboarding field or the winter action sports field, or you're just in the industry of snowboarding, you realize that it's difficult basically from mid-March to October. You take a massive hit. So you got to be strategic with your money. And this winter, I told myself I was going to hunker down. I was going to snowboard basically the entire winter, which I'm so grateful for. Me hunkering down and working hard is still snowboarding, but I had to take on a lot of sponsors. I had to turn down a lot of sponsors. I probably turned down 30, 40 grand in just sponsors that don't align with my message and what I'm always promoting to you guys. So I want to say, stick true to what you love, stick true to your word, and it'll always turn out. And before we jump into this insane breakdown, I got to share some love and announce to you guys that this video is going to be supported and sponsored by the company LMNT, who's been supporting for so long. And with what I'm doing right now, my morning fasts, my heavy workouts, my jogs, we're running, we're surfing. It's extremely hot out. If you're in the tropics, if you're in the altitude, if you're sick, if you have altitude sickness, all of those things require hydration, and proper hydration requires salt and electrolytes and minerals. So LMNT makes these delicious little satchels with the perfect ratio of sodium, potassium, and magnesium to take your energy levels, boost them through the roof. They don't break a fast. They're supremely convenient. Throw them in your pocket. You break them out on the hill. We're yet to break them out in the lineup, but eventually. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to LMNT to have a company that supports me, who makes amazing products that I actually love and use. Is a dream come true. So if you guys are trying to dial in your health and take care of yourself this summer, www.drinklmnt.com/CaseyWillax, and they will hook you up with a free sample pack with any order. And then I'm also going to give 2 people a variety 10-pack. So 20 free satchels if you stay tuned, and you'll hear in the next couple minutes what you got to do to potentially win that. I just want to break down how heavy this winter's been, though. We snowboarded so much. I'll bring up a clip of the GOAT, Travis Rice, actually explaining how important it is to surf and to balance your snowboarding with your surfing, the upper body and the shoulders and the working out, and then the lower body and the impact and the compression of the back.
You know, I think it's interesting. I don't know if people know this, but you go to Hawaii before the season. And what do you do there to get ready for the winter?
I just get pummeled by big waves. Just slightly survivable. I've been going over there for last, 5 years, and it's just a really, healthy atmosphere being over. The ocean is therapeutic. You know, there's something, I think, with the ocean and with surfing for me personally that's like, snowboarding, your body goes into this like, internal rotation over time. You kind of get hunched and these things come in, and like surfing is literally the opposite of that. So it's this really like beautiful therapy. I don't know, it's just a healthy atmosphere. Plus, if you can roll into winter with a tan and 6 months, deep dark, like you're ahead of the game.
Pro tip.
It's a perfect balance. So after the entire Narvi tour, and then the entire Japan trip, and the entire West Coast, this winter has just been all snowboarding. It's been insane. It's been so much fun, but it's been kind of brutal on the body and the mental. And after the heli trip went down, I just was over snowboarding. I was so excited that was like the last couple turns we had. I nuked it down here, and I have just been grinding in the water, getting myself ready for this Mentawai trip, which comes up on May 10th. I've been paddling on the 8-foot, the 7-foot, the 6-foot. We're down to the shortboard now. We had some friends come out. I have just been literally enjoying my life and taking time away from the vlog. And I want to say how in life there comes times when things shift, things change, and I feel like I'm in one of those times of my life, because what got me to where I am is what's, I believe, holding me back right now. When I started the vlog in 2017 through 2021, probably, there wasn't much competition. There wasn't much saturation of snowboard content on the internet. And now the entire internet is short form podcast, social media. Everybody has a brand, and their brand has social media and content. And I just think that I need to put more time into what I'm doing to make sure that it's really high quality, bringing value to you guys, entertaining, and it just takes longer to make that type of content. The snowmobiling and the 2 heli videos that I made literally took me almost 2 to 3 weeks to make. And because it's not even midwinter, they don't get the love that they deserve, which I fully understand. I don't even really snowboard in the springtime and summertime, so I can't expect everybody else to watch. I just know that my time is maxed out. And if I continue to do the vlog and it's not growing the way that I want to, then I need to do my own slingshot theory, which is basically take a step back so that you can launch ahead forwards. And if that step back means less content, then that will allow me to make better content, like the bombhole Travis Rice hilarious bail reel that I made that took me like 2 to 3 hours.
A big part of being a good snowboarder is being good at falling.
Being able to crash. I mean, that literally is like my superpower. Like, I'm a good snowboarder, but I'm super good at being able to take a beating and get up. I mean, I love the looseness of snowboarding. You got to have some cat-like reflexes. Survival more than anything. You got to know how to tuck and roll. Tumbling. Like, keep that inertia going. You get hurt when your inertia freaking stops. But if you can keep that shit just moving, that's how you survive. You want to get comfortable in, 3-dimensional space, you got to spend time doing it.
Try a front 7, like land on my back. It's a superpower.
That is a superpower.
And I want to put out some better stuff. So if that means that we're only going to put out maybe 10 videos over this summer, then so be it. But they're going to be bangers. There's going to be maybe one Mentawai boat trip recap, one Indo recap, one Nicaragua recap, and then we can start to do some heavy stuff. Go hit some triple threats on all 7 continents, pond skims and glacier skims in Iceland or Greenland or whatever we want to do. I just want to step it up, and I feel like I need to take a step back in order to do that, because just so much YouTube and editing in the summer when it doesn't get the love that it deserves holds me back from building things up so that when the fall hits, I can actually give back to you guys, buy you guys a dozen season passes, employ my friends to do the things that we love. That brings me into this clip I want to share actually of the homie Jack. He has been holding down and shipping out all of the Patreon orders from the past 3 months, all the giveaways, all of the monthly Patreon random winners that we're giving. And he sent me a video of him in Utah shipping out absolutely everything. The whole breakdown needs to just be sourced around this right here. I unpacked my car in Mexico when I got here, and I found probably 15, 20 people who purchased orders through me and apparently didn't get their stickers because I didn't just put them in the mail. They're paid for. Everything's all done here. So we're going to give some shout outs right now after I explain that I don't want this to ever happen again. People who are going to support me need to be getting what they want. And if I can take this summer to dive into my sticker and my merch game and get more products that you guys are stoked on of higher quality and have somebody there and able to ship them out right when they get ordered, that's my next dream. So we need to get some structure here so that people like you guys don't randomly order stuff from me and not get them. So we're showing some love right now to Zach Burnham, Justin Feltham, AJ Costanza, Trevor Durand, Brian Garcia, Ian Dolphin, Brian Lee, Nicholas James, Zachary Howard, Jason Miller, Crystal Wright, Grant Polimus, and Matt Wigglesworth. I am so sorry. I don't know when you ordered these. Drop a comment because I would love to know. And we're going to dive into a little giveaway right now because Jack is coming down, and this homie dropped a comment. Yo, wait, is this Jack bro in this edit from 9 years ago? Jack bro from Grom to Legend in a 2015 Casey-Willax and Friends Corinthia Parks edit. I used to coach Jack when he was like 12 years old and I was 23 or something, 24. And to have the full circle go around and have him helping me out now is incredible. So he's on his way down here. He's going to be shipping out the rest of the April Patreon giveaway. Support Stokers. I want to shout out to everybody who's been supporting on Patreon, especially in these summer months when it gets super tough, but he can ship out the Element giveaway here. So I want to announce to you guys, anybody who just goes and spams and drops a comment on this video and the past 3 Canada videos, just blow up the comment section. Make sure you drop a like, and I'm going to pick somebody with some good comments. 2 different people. I'm going to send you guys 10 Element packets for the dream. So shout out to Element for the support. Shout out to you guys for the love. Always stoked to give back. I want to wrap this thing up by letting you guys know, first of all, that once Jack does get down here, whoever's stoked on surfing and is a Patreon member, drop a comment in the Patreon section or message me or something. I'm going to pick somebody and I'm going to give them a surfboard now that I have Jack able to help me organize and ship stuff out. I have a surfboard that I bought in 2017 when I went to Peru. This thing means a lot to me, but I had someone comment here, this homie Vince, who said, yo, G, surfed for the very first time here in the Philippines. I was really eager to learn because of you, and I was also curious about the surf culture. And for the first time, I felt connected with myself and the universe. Loved the peace and quiet while I was out there waiting for the perfect wave for me, since I'm a first timer and I gotta say I'm hooked with it. Thank you for spreading the Stoke G. Much love. I'm gonna pick somebody in the Patreon and I'm gonna send you guys a freaking free surfboard. Watertight shortboard, let's go. And I want to share a wrap up of 2 different element comments from the last video that you guys commented. Somebody said, "What up, fam? Been living with Element for about 12 weeks. Ran out for 4 days. Noticeable change in fatigue and approach to the day. No joke, except it may be some mental play as well. As soon as I drank my dose, it seemed like immediate freshness and relief. Can't say enough to pump this. Still stoking on the pro tip for Element. Lastly, Japan was epic. Every bit of it you captured. Some of the best snowboarding footage at play right now. Reminds me of old school Foursquare vids from way back. Thank you. Any plans to reach out to Travis Rice? That experience on Big Mountain, I mean, it's the next evolution." And then we got one more Element comment. Oh, maybe 2 more, maybe 3 more. The citrus is by far my favorite, from Mackie P. Harley said Element sent out a free water bottle gift after I made a few big box purchases with your code. Ariel wanted to buy the next round, so I sent her the link. Abuse that link. Send it to anyone you want. Always had trouble drinking enough water. Element makes it easy. And then Dan said, fun spring riding when all your buddies are golfing. You're still living the dream on hill. Get Nate some Element. Yeah, we're going to wrap this thing up with the final most insane comment we've ever gotten in our lives. Someone commented on Scotty Stevens' video saying that they like his riding and mine or something, and he responded and literally said, "I love that. Yeah, it's fun bringing the energy and including as many people as you can, and I love how Casey does that in his edits. He a fully gassed up vehicle to pump fuel into all the other riders. That's sometimes rare these days. I love that." Scotty Stevens. And that just wraps up everything that I said about taking some time off so that I can be fully gassed up to pump fuel into all of you guys that watch and all my friends and anybody on hill. So I just want to say thank you guys for supporting as we take a small step back and try to ramp up the quality and the production. If anybody's trying to help, I'm not trying to make a help me video. I'm not trying to make a I'm quitting YouTube or a clickbait like Scotty Stevens loves me. I'm just trying to let you guys know that like I lost track for a little bit of the balance of life, and I'm conscious and aware to know that, and I'm grateful for that awareness, and I want to share that with you guys so that you guys can take a step back to level yourself up, even if it's taking a step back from something that got you to where you are. So maybe make a little freaking accountability journal, 10, 12 things that you know you got to do. For me, I'm single and self-employed, so doing 3 workouts outside and cold plunges and breath work and meditation might all be impossible for somebody else. But for you, one of the most badass things that you could check off might be spending an hour with your kid outside in the backyard. That could be grounding, outdoor, light in the eyes, and spending time with your kid. That's 4 check marks. And for me, when I X off a box, it just makes me feel so good. So shout out to Element for the support on this video. Once again, 2 people, 10 satchels each. All you got to do is just go drop a comment on this video or any of the past 3 Canada videos that I dropped. I'll pick somebody in the next video once we get Jack down here to help me organize my life. Thanks for watching, supporting, stoking. See you in the next one.